Good afternoon. Welcome to Living World of Darkness, Changeling the Dreaming. This scene is set in the freehold of Diva, Pisky extraordinaire, in the Kingdom of Apples. And Diva's been wanting to talk to Ismay about numerous things, and that's where this scene starts and is set. Ismay is probably sitting on the floor or perched on a chair somewhere. Wherever Diva
Probably,
wants her.
they're probably in the second floor of the freehold. Well, the half second floor of the freehold, where there are a bunch of lounge chairs, and there's also a pool table and some magazines. So they're probably going to be perched on one of the chairs, and Diva's going to be lounged on one of the couches because why not? It's her freehold. And Diva has a notebook and a pen with her, and she's going to look at Ismay and be like, "Okay, so, darling, you've been talking to your body, right?"
Yes, we have.
Good. Do you have anything to tell me, like what your body's name is? Because we know that
Altawus
what she said is
Mubarak.
um. Can you spell it out? And Diva will like hold out the pen and paper.
Elif, Lam, Ta, Ta, Elif, Wow, Kasra. Oh, you don't know Arabic word letters. They are A,
Mm-hmm.
L, T,
L.
T, E,
Mm-hmm.
W,
W.
W, S.
Mm-hmm.
That is first name. On the
Yes.
other name is M, U, B, E, R, E, K.
Altwas Maravak. Mubarak. Well, she has a very pretty name, and I hope you tell her that.
And you see her kind of blushing a little. You don't know if that's her or the body responding, or a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. Well, Diva's just gonna write that down to be like, so that's at least a name we could put on the files. And we can always put down that your nickname is Ismay. Does that work out, hun?
Yes, I think so.
Like how my name is Devalia, but people call me Diva.
Divalia. That
Mm-hmm.
is beautiful name. Not as beautiful as you,
Hey.
but it is very beautiful.
Oh, honey, thank you. It's so cute. Aw. Diva's all blushing, like, aw. Anyway, that's at least a name we can put down for, you know, this
Okay.
kind of stuff in the paperwork. And, alright, your body came from Egypt, right?
Yes, we came from Egypt.
Where in Egypt do you remember?
It is
You said
Cairo.
Cairo, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm trying to get better with S. Yes, saying word in English.
Oh, no problem. How are you practicing with the dictionary I got you? The with the dictionary you have, the Arabic to
Yes.
English. All right. Your encyclopedia should be coming in like a week, so it should be fine. Which will help you get to know what's going on.
And you see her kind of
Um,
shaking with excitement as you're talking about that.
it'll definitely help you know what's going on in the world, or at least know what we mean when we talk about stuff. And okay, so when we put in the paperwork, we're gonna be asking for asylum I think you'll be able to say. Or, well, do you want asylum or do you want a work visa?
Oh,
Let me tell you the difference. Unless you know the difference.
no.
Do you know what the word asylum means?
That is where the crazy people are put?
Yes and no. See, the word really means a place that protects people.
Oh,
Now, there are mental asylums where people who have mental issues go to be protected by doctors so they can help them. What this country offers is kind of a protection granted for people who are leaving their home as kind of like a political refugee. Kind of like how the Adhena refugees from whatever's eating where you guys are from. The
okay.
asylum is us protecting you. Is the U.S., the big circle, protecting you from the other circle.
Okay.
But in order to do that, we have to prove that you're having dangerous issues in the other circle. That would mean that you have to be protected. That there's something in the other circle that is coming after you, and that you need protection from it so that this country will protect you from that circle.
Okay.
The other thing is a work visa, which basically you work for someone here in this country, and they make sure you stay out of trouble. It's sort of
Oh,
similar to what I'm kind of doing now.
okay.
Um, Only difference is with the work visa is that you have to keep on applying for it every few years, and you have to remember to apply for it and get it done, because if not, they can send you back.
Oh,
Kind of like a ticket when its time's up, you have to get it, reestablished. If not, you can't stay.
I don't want to go
And
back though.
exactly, what you can do is you can apply for a work visa, and you can work for me, I guess. I guess I have enough. I definitely have more than enough money to put you on books, and that way you have an established work history here. And if you want, after a while of getting your work visa, you can apply to be a citizen here. And using the work visa and then applying for citizenship is a lot easier. And that
Okay.
way, you don't have to go back ever at all if you don't want to. Um, the other thing is though, it usually takes like about a year or so in order to get enough, I guess, experience in the work visa in order to apply for citizenship. You need this kind of residency. It takes about like half a year to a year, I think. So you would need to know enough information from your body in order to apply for citizenship, like give enough background information.
Okay.
So like learn about, who her family was, where she lived in Cairo, and overall why she wants to stay here. And your encyclopedias actually help you a lot because you have to take a test with citizenship so that the country knows that you want to stay.
Okay.
And you have to take a class. And it's not that hard, You just gotta go to the classes and do the tests. You practice your writing there and speak in English.
I am getting more good at English.
You are, and that's great. And by the time, if you want to, because you don't have to apply for citizenship, you can just stay working as you can just stay with a work visa if you want. Um, but by the time you do, if you want to apply for citizenship, you would have way more than enough experience to be able to ace that test.
Okay.
And then you'd be a citizen and you can vote and help make changes.
Make changes?
Every 4 years, our government elects a new leader.
Is that
Um,
efficient?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because everyone in the country has to give their vote in. And if people don't vote, then the people who do end up, deciding. It's not always efficient, but at least it's what we have right now. And if we don't like an official or they do something wrong, they resign or we impeach them, which basically kicks them out. It's efficient, but if we really get somebody bad, we can get rid of them easy. In any case, if you get citizenship, you can help that too. You can help us select a good leader.
Okay. She sits there, puzzling over the options for a moment. It's almost a look of confusion, but not quite. Maybe it's indecision.
Just decide which one you want to do. Tell me sooner rather than later, though, just so I can get the paperwork set up for you.
Which is more better? Which is safer for me?
Honestly, they're both. See, the issue with asylum is that it would bring up a lot of questions that you would have to ask your body, and I'm not sure your body will want to remember. Like, was it dangerous living in Cairo? Like, you mentioned that her father was very angry with her and would call her terrible things when you two kind of meshed.
Yes.
And then afterwards you left. So it could be said that you left because your family didn't understand you or you were in danger of things. I see it brings up a lot of questions on where you came from was dangerous for you or not. Because if it wasn't dangerous enough, like if the government here doesn't think it was dangerous enough, then they won't grant you asylum.
What if we say is so dangerous that they make me forget?
That could be it. It could be said that you were so stressed that you ended up blanking out. Because sometimes human bodies do that with trauma. You end up kind of blanking out and not remembering things. And what they will do, however, is they'll go to test you for that. It's called psychoevaluation to try to make sure everything is okay. But if you say that, then I think you should be fine because you definitely don't remember. And they would ask if you had somebody to vouch for you, and you have me, and you have the rest of our friends, and we'll definitely help you out and vouch for you. Issues with asylum, though, is that you won't be able to come and go around, you won't be able to, leave the country whenever.
It's big country, yes.
Yes, so you'd have to stick around the country.
There is much we could travel
Only
and
if
see
you
if
want
we
to.
feel like it.
Okay. Also with asylum, you can also apply for citizenship too afterwards. So it's just really how close you want people to ask questions about you. And how
That
close
seems
your
like
body feels comfortable.
more gooder idea.
The asylum?
She nods.
Well, alright then. Then I will go and file paperwork to get you asylum. And note, they'll probably ask you a lot of questions. And if you don't know what to do, you have my number, right?
She
On your
nods.
phone? Memorize the number and memorize your own number. Because when they're talking to you, they're going to ask about people you know. And who can vouch for you. So give them my number and I'll vouch for you. All right.
Okay.
Something that kind of didn't bother me, but it made me curious. I saw it the other day and I saw it this morning when you were in bed with me. I guess you got cold.
And I was not. The dreams were not being happy. They were They were being scary.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to help. Anyway, I saw on your hip that there's a marking, and it looks like a scar brand. What happened?
She kind of twists her body to look back at it. It is from the dream. I don't remember what though.
All right. When they go talk to you about the asylum, they might ask you about that if they see it. But it's okay if they do. If you tell them that you don't remember, they can always infer that somebody over there in the other circle did that to you, and that would be more of a reason for them to let you stay here. We don't mark people here like that. At least most people don't.
Humans can see it?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I can see it. And if someone over there who's like us sees it, they might ask a question about it. So if they see it, I guess be honest. I
Be
mean, all the
honest,
time
but don't
humans.
say anything about the dream or us.
Honest as you can with being safe. Protect yourself and to protect us.
I will make sure to protect you. You have done much for me. I would not want you to be at risk because of me.
Well, wouldn't be risk so much as telling them about the dreaming. It's about that, though. Diva, who's to vouch for you.
Okay.
And if you want, well, what was your body doing as a job before? Your body doing for work here?
Here we walk around much. We dance at places on occasion. Some of them were having food servings. Some of them just had people watching.
All right, so you're a dancer. What we can do is we can find someone to manage you to make sure that you're working at places that are safe and that you get paid.
Did I give you card of Xander? He said he wants you to be my manager. What is a manager?
No, darling, you did not.
I probably
So,
set it down.
once you find that, and I mean, I guess I could be your manager. I'm not that good, mind you, but I can find places, parties that you can work at, so you can dance and you can get paid the right amount.
He wants me to
Um,
dance for his fights, I think.
that's actually not a bad gig because you'd also get tips. To have a talk on not taking food or drinks from people. You know, have you ever met somebody that just rubbed you the wrong way that you just felt wrong about?
Yes, there was a strange man at the bar. He was like covered in unhappy, almost like the feeling when the Dontaine were around.
Okay. Well, trust your gut. Somebody offered and the bar, don't take it. No, thank you.
Okay.
Because who put stuff in drinks, not good
Oh,
stuff that hurt other people. For food, and we don't
that is
follow
not very
people.
nice.
Yeah, people can be terrible, and we don't follow people into dark rooms, right?
You don't?
No, don't. Unless I don't know how to do this. get a feeling in the back, like something dangerous is about to happen, get away. Don't follow people into dark rooms. If you feel uncomfortable about a situation, you get out.
Okay.
Come straight home here, or you call me.
She looks
All right?
reluctantly down at her pocket where she usually keeps her phone. Okay, I will call. Or try
You're
to.
gonna have to practice with your phone a bit more. What we can do is we can get you a more simple phone, where all you have to do is just bunch in numbers. Would that be easier?
I do not have to punch numbers on your, you say, stereo, and it still does not work.
Good point. Well, with the phone, we can make it easier so that it'll be something quick that you won't have to be confused about.
Why can't it just not listen when I say something? That would
Um,
make easier.
I don't know how to enchant electronics, honey. I'm sorry. Technology just sometimes something you got to deal with.
I am looking for my own raven.
I guess, but we don't. Well, if it's a magical raven, like a chimerical one, I guess definitely use it. Um,
Maybe
but
flying cat.
flying cat works. Um, but for like mortals, people who aren't like us, who aren't changeling, they end up just using technology.
They should remember to use magic. It's much better.
They don't really have magic much anymore. What you can do is if somebody gives you a telephone number, you can keep it and give it to me, and I can put it in your phone.
I usually just give them the phone. They put in the number themselves.
All right. Well, try not to do that just because people also steal phones.
Oh,
Yeah, people suck. In the metaphorical sense. They just kind of are terrible sometimes.
okay.
So I guess I can call Xander and ask him what he meant, and I can manage you, I guess. Um, you can also help work downstairs if you want. I mean, as you can see, we're getting a lot busier than normal.
She kind of perks up at this. I can
And I
help
mean,
you?
yeah, you can help downstairs too. You can help me downstairs. I mean, technically, you'll be working under Gloria, but Gloria is a great kind of manager. And a lot of the people we ended up hiring ended up being like also going to school, so they can't sometimes do certain hours. So it means that you'll be in the bar a bit more.
Okay.
But you can always take your breaks in the back in the freehold to like, recharge, rest up.
And her grin is slowly growing as you're talking about all of this.
I mean, I can't pay. Well, I can pay you pretty decently, but it's not as glamorous as dancing.
She kind of cocks her head.
Not as fancy as dancing. So
No,
I don't know if you'd be.
why are you paying me? I am helping. You help me, I help you.
But see, here for here, it would look better on your asking for asylum that you have a job here,
Oh,
because that way you can have money, and the money can help you for later if you ever need to buy stuff.
okay.
And you'll be earning the money. Yes, it'll be helping me, but I'll also be helping you back.
I would like that.
Yeah. And it would be a really great help if you could do this, which is why I'm also paying you. Because I don't take advantage of my friends.
And when you say
Even the
that,
ones,
she just smiles really big.
even the ones, who are the best helpers of all. Especially the ones who are the best helpers of all. So I will find the papers, and I'll talk to Gloria about hiring you. Um, we are mostly a staff of Boggins. We've got a satyr. He's pretty nice.
Yes, he likes to watch me when I do dance.
Yeah.
I heard Gloria say something to him because he had stopped taking orders, I think. I was just watching.
Yeah, he has to stick to work.
Gloria asked me to
If you
take
want, you
break
can.
from dancing, so
Okay.
so he can work.
Yeah. Um, if you want, you can also ask Gloria about doing dances downstairs too,
Oh,
because we have kind of like a mini stage area. If you want to, you can also work by doing dances. And
she nods very eagerly.
with dancing, people probably give you tips. Um, as long as people respect you and don't try to put it in your bra or stuff, because you are not a stripper. You are a professional dancer. And Diva gets a really serious look on her face like that. You make sure nobody kind of tries to touch you in a way that is inappropriate. That is not what you're doing here. All right?
Okay.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's just I don't want people trying to take advantage.
We
Trust me, that
put
behavior
out
isn't very good. Hmm?
they have like cups, I think, for tips.
Yeah, you can put like a bowl next to you on a stand, and people can put the tips there.
Okay. Now I just need
That
to
way,
put music to play right that I want
Mm-hmm.
without having to make Gloria come change it. And she kind of looks down
Yeah, I
bashfully.
think that Gloria's good people. I know she doesn't mind. Um, all right, that's good. And Eve will kind of stop and look towards the door and then shake her head because she thought she heard Gloria telling her that she has to go. But nah. The only time Gloria will ever yell at Diva is when Diva, is busy doing other stuff when she's supposed to be helping out. So Diva will look at Ismay and be like, all right, so anything else?
Oh, I heard. And then she kind of starts questioning what she heard because she realizes who told her. Is there books for, she scratches her head. How to understand the puka? They're very confusing.
Oh, there might be a book, I think, maybe, in, at Home Fires, but I don't think you want to go there. And I can't exactly take the library out. You know what? All right. I know how to talk to pukas because I've worked with them for years. I mean, Vegas is one big puka city. I mean, we've got a lot of satyrs too. Not a lot of she though. And again, they just end up on puka city. Anyway, um, so you just want to understand how to what for puka? Like understand how they work or how they talk or
They talk and say things and they're not clear.
true. All right. Puka lie all the time. Some of them lying, usually be unseelie, but they still have to lie. It's just what they do. Um, kind of like how you just have feathers, well, they just lie. With a puka, you kind of have to assume they're lying and just keep on asking questions. And with enough lies that you're answered with, you can kind of piece together what the answer really is. Like if you ask a puka, "How is it today? How is it outside?" and they tell you, oh no, it's so terrible outside, it's raining and drizzling, then ask them, oh, so are there a lot of clouds out? And the lie that they'll tell you will counteract the lie they just told you. So say outside is bright and clear and there's not a cloud in the sky, or there are just a few clouds, and the puka had told you, oh no, it's raining and drizzling, it's just terrible outside, and you ask them, oh, so how many clouds are out? They can tell you, oh no, there's just so many clouds. Or they can be really vague and just like, oh, the clouds are they're and then that kind of gives you the picture of, oh, it's nice outside and there's not a cloud in the sky, or there may be just a few clouds. You have to kind of think on your feet with them. What you can also do within talking to pukas is just be really vague or be really blunt. Like when puka asks you, oh, hey, how's it going? You'd be like, it's going great. And the puka will answer, oh, well, I'm having a terrible day. You can always say and be like, wow, that really sucks. When you now know that the puka is also having a good day, but you're answering them back in puka, saying, oh, that's terrible, when you really mean that, oh, that's great that you're having a great day too. It kind of becomes like a game. You just got to be really careful with how you say things with them.
Okay, this is going to take practice.
Oh, definitely. So, you can definitely do it. Just a little perseverance and practice. I mean, sometimes you'll mess up and you just be like, apologize, be like, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. And sometimes if the puka is able to tell the truth for that bit, they'll tell you, be like, oh no, it's cool.
Okay. They are complicated.
Yeah, but who among us isn't complicated, right?
She raises her hand.
And Diva will raise an eyebrow like, mm-hmm.
I am
I
not
don't know, honey, you're a little
complicated.
complicated.
How
You'd have
so?
to confer with your... Well, I guess we're a little complicated in the sense where you don't know the background of your body, which is complicated. Doesn't matter how big or small it is, everyone's just a little complicated. Or sometimes a lot complicated. We're all complex creatures and none of us is perfect.
Okay. I did not think I was complicated. I thought I kept things very easy.
Oh no, it's fine to be complicated though. I'm complicated. Gloria's complicated. That Satyr's complicated. That hobo who lives off the corner of 7th Street is complicated. We're all complicated beings.
She's staring at you with a bit of disbelief in her eyes.
It's not a bad thing to be complex, hon. If anything, it makes sure that you're fun.
I have not seen you complicated.
That's just because I'm working on it.
Now she has a puzzled look on her face.
I'm working on kind of being more straightforward. Because you're right, you are very straightforward and you're very kind of to the point, which is great. You're only just a little complicated. And that's the point. Everyone is just a little complicated. You just have to work on it. So it's not bad. All right.
And she glances up and down you like she's trying to find something.
And Diva will just kind of raise a number like, what?
I do not see the complication. But I will trust you. You say it is there, it is there.
And I thank you for trusting me.
Is much in this world that is strange.
Complicated.
Yes. Big part because I do not understand.
And one day you will. I mean, hell, there's stuff around this world that I don't understand, and I've lived here. There's stuff in Vegas I don't even fully understand anymore.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. But that's just how life is. Never met anybody who didn't have a complicated life. In any case, I hope this was helpful.
Very, thank you.
No
And I
problem.
hope I give good answers.
You did very well. So I will go file for asylum, and you can go talk to Gloria about working. That sound good?
Okay. And she hops down from the chair she's perched on and scurries over towards you and gives you a big hug.
Diva will give her a big hug back, like, it's alright. Now go, scoot.
She scoots
It's
along.
almost 5, and we're gonna open.
She scoots along quickly to go talk to Gloria.
And Diva will follow and collect her notes and just kind of shake her head. Happy with the conversation.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.